Hello, my name is Denis Chernyshov, and this is Eternity Live Forum's interview with speakers who will perform at the forum at 11th of November 2022. Eternity Live Forum is a major event, a concentration of experience, knowledge, and research from a number of scientists who will present the latest developments and ways to increase life expectancy and perhaps achieve immortality. So we are glad to welcome our viewers to an interview with an interesting person, great professional, biomedical gerontologist, Marius Kyriazis. Hello, Marius.
Hello, nice to be with you.
Nice to meet you too. Marius, what research are you currently undertaking in life extension?
Yes, I'm interested in the way neurons in the brain compete for resources or in order to maintain themselves. So I believe that the brain is an important organ in life extension. And I want to see how it works through stimulation from external sources and how the brain cells become stronger and better able to cope with the damage caused by aging. So this is one main area of research. And also how the relationship between the brain cells and the germline cells, in other words, the sperm and the ovary organs, how this relationship is balanced, because there is a constant war between the neurons, the brain, and the germ cells. They compete for resources. So we have procreation, having children, against having a stronger and ageless brain. So there is a balance, and I'm trying to explore this balance between the two.
Okay, thank you, Marius. Is there any tangible progress in life extension research already?
Yes, there have been many developments, not so much in life extension per se, but in health span extension. In other words, people live longer and they are healthier. But the limit, okay, we have increased number of people who live over the age of 100, and I think this is going to increase in the near future. And this is generally due to better health, better treatments, and better understanding of the aging process and how that applies on real people. So I think, yes, this is a promising area.
Okay, thank you. And which technologies do you consider are the most significant for life extension?
For life extension, I think apart from the ordinary things like big data, artificial intelligence, and manipulation of data, I think it's important to have technology that enhances our brain. In other words, digital technology that makes us more than humans, puts our brain under positive stress and makes us enhanced humans, so that we are able to process information, and that information we can use in order to improve our health and also improve our the function of our brain, as I said before, because this is I'm more interested in the function of the brain rather than the function of the body, because a healthy brain has different mechanisms which cause a healthy body as well. So I start from the brain, keep it healthy, and that in turn will keep the body healthy rather than going the other way around.
Yeah, very interesting position. Marius, do you believe that science and medicine are capable of achieving immortality for humans in the future?
When we talk about immortality, I take it as a face value term. Immortality means not to die ever. But I don't think humans are going to achieve immortality if we mean it by this way, not to ever die, because we may die from an infection or from a car accident or from murder or suicide. We can still die. my interest is how aging affects humans. In other words, if we find ways to address aging and eliminate aging, then people won't die from old age or from age-related diseases or chronic degenerative diseases. They will live for as long as they live and maybe die from other causes, like, I don't know, from any other causes of death, hunger, infections, cancer. If you take immortality to mean never to die ever, then I don't believe this can be achieved. It's my personal opinion.
Yeah. Okay, great. Maybe I will rephrase. And the next question: which technologies do you think will support this extended life? Not maybe immortality, because as far as we understand that immortality is not is not real for now. Yes, it's just a dream. But most of all, which technologies will help us to extend life in real?
The point is not to just merely seek immortality or long life because that's what we want. There has to be a purpose in our life. Why do we need to live longer? Why do we need to avoid death? There are many arguments about that. But anyway, the technologies would be the technologies that help pharmaceutical research to find out products that can be used to help us diminish the impact of aging. Technologies that, as I said, to enhance our brain and the information we get into our brain. Because when we get information into the brain, good quality information, then there is activation of the neuronal stress response. The neurons in the brain become positively stressed, and there is an activation of a stress response which tries to prevent the damage to the neurons. And by doing so, it repairs the neurons and repairs age-related damage as well. So technology that enhances input of information into our brain and makes us enhance humans, then that's going to help as well as the research, as technology involved in research in medical treatment of conditions. So it's just a general concept.
Thank you very much. And the last question, in your opinion, what do we need to investigate more for extension of life and maybe in the study of immortality in the future?
Well, there are different steps, starting from the most basic steps. In other words, healthy lifestyle, good nutrition, appropriate supplements. We need to investigate these, and if we find effective treatments, make them available to the public, or make the information available to the public, so that people will start using any treatments that are available. Without information, maybe there are many treatments in the laboratory, but if people don't know about them, then they are not using them, and there is no benefit of having the research and the people not knowing about it. So we have to find ways to disseminate these developments of aging, and then move on into more aggressive treatments of the biology of aging. But it's not just the biology. In my opinion, it's not only the human body, it's the human body, how it behaves in a society, in an environment. And I feel that the concept of hormesis is important. Hormesis is basically positive stress causing stimulation, causing a challenge to our body or to our brain, which stimulates the body in a positive way, and it reacts and makes it stronger. So any technologies that help in the research of this area and the application of any result, in my opinion, are going to be useful. But it's a mixture between biology, technology and social elements. That's my view of aging. It's not just only biology or medical or drugs or interventions. It's how our body is involved with and interacts with technology and with the environment, the social environment as a whole.
Okay, thank you very much for your answers, and thank you very much for the interesting conversation. See you at the Eternity Life Forum.
Yes, thank you. See you then. Bye-bye.
Thanks.